Well, hello, my friends. Uh, Back to Diecast for one video here, real quick. I want to show some recent finds in the store, but also a set of premium that I ordered through, I believe, One Stop Diecast. And that is this Hot Wheels car culture Canyon Warriors. So the Canyon Warriors is the BMW M5, the Ford Sierra Cosworth, the very nice 944 Turbo, a Volvo 142 GL, which a fella I used to work with has, and a Mercedes-Benz 500A, this bad boy here, which is just an awesome car. I actually knew somebody who had one of these stock back in the day. He was a day trader here. It was awesome. So we'll check out that set in a minute. Want to show just a couple of really brief, some local, mainline finds that I thought were cool. So this one, I think I've had actually for a couple of weeks. This is that very cool Opel Kadett, a 1975 Opel Kadett in orange from Matchbox. Now, this one is it's a stock deco, really nice taillight license plate and badges deco on the back, even a nice pass on the front. Nothing on the sides, but that's okay. This is a stock car. It's got the dog dish wheel covers on this. It looks really good. And that got me thinking. Now, I think this is my third, including a premium that I have of this. This is the Ford Escort RS2000 from, 1973, I think. Again, it's got really nice tampos on the back, some pretty decent tampos, and a combination of the Aero disc and 5-slot wheels in the back to indicate that it's a rally car. This is new for 2023. I think the Kadett is new for 2023 in the Matchbox range. So for here, my friends from Europe, in the United States, we've heard of the Escort and we got the Kadett for a little while. They would compete directly, probably in a 2-liter, 1.6-liter, something like that race. Pop up in comments, let me know a little. So here's another. Now this is a recolor of the original white one I had. Now this red one, and it's got these very nice silver rimmed black wheels. They do a nice job. No tempo. Well, actually, there is a little tempo for the hood spear and roundelay. There on the side, they've done a pretty decent job there on the grills, door handles. Not much on the back, but you do have the chrome bumpers because you have the chrome base, black interior, black folded down roof, clear windshield. That's a nice one. I like that. Now this one, wow, I didn't know about this one. I actually saw this after I bought it. I saw this on Champion DJK. He's a huge YouTuber. If you don't know him, I'm surprised. Anyway, and when I saw this in the store, I said, "Geez, is that a super treasure hunt or some sort of chase vehicle?" I saw these wheels and I said, "Wow, that's got to be." I mean, for a second, I thought they were rubber tires, but the rims on this just look absolutely fantastic. Which, of course, means that everybody will be buying these poor Alphas to grab the rims. Now they've done a nice racing tampo on the side here with all the stripes and sponsors and the racing number and so forth. There is a little Hot Wheels logo, but no TH that I can find. Hold on. Yeah, no TH that I can find. I also tried to look underneath there to see if there was any type of, well, screw it. It does not a treasure hunt. Doesn't matter to me. I'll open it up. Let's get this one open up. This will sort of be a teaser for the Canyon Warriors there. This is an Alfa Romeo GTV6. Let's see. Alfa Romeo GTV6 3.0. So when I was a kid in middle school, there was a fella who's in the high school, senior, that drove one of these. And his father was in local politics, so we knew him. Look, they did a nice job with the headlights, the casting. And now, this is not a car that I would know in this version very well. But I mean, like I said, there was a kid in my school that had one of these. These wheels are awesome. The depth to them, like I said, I expect them to go bye-bye in the future. So interesting piece of information here. The base is a gray plastic. Then this black grill bumper setup here looks like it's part of the interior, so it's sandwiched between the gray here and the red metal painted. So plastic, metal, and of course the windows. It's taillights, nothing on the back. Somebody's going to have to do some detail painting on one of these. They've done a real nice job on this. This is sweet. So now let's take a look at that Canyon Carver. Hold on. And compare it to some of these others. All right, so we're going to start off with the Mercedes. This is a sweet car. So now I have several Hot Wheels premium Mercedes in my collection and some basics, and I have other Mercedes. I never owned a Mercedes, but I do, of course, as a gearhead, respect and, on some level, always wanted a Mercedes, especially this one. This was the AMG 500. They were built by Porsche and AMG. Look at these damn things. So, big plastic monoblock wheels are very nice. They've done a nice job with the Tampas. This was an executive saloon that could carve the canyons. And these are the premiums, but of course, don't forget, there was a main line of this too. So, let's see. I mean, the little details are worth it, obviously. Powder coated metal base, rubber tires, wheels, much better Tampas. But you know what? The mainline one is not one that you'd be ashamed to have in your collection. So that's very cool. Now, of course, one of my favorites is going to be the Ford, so that's why we'll save it for later. We'll open the 5 Series. 2001 BMW M5. Is this like the one from GoldenEye? Or no, what movie was that? James Bond drove a Z3 Roadster. He drove, but there was one where he had the remote 5s, or maybe no, was that the 7 Series? It doesn't matter. I love James Bond. Love BMW. This one is a sweet one. Again, Tampa work is done here. Molding is done nicely. 5 Runal wheels. Very cool. But these over here are more like the Spectator cars. Now, this little classic, so understated. 89 Porsche 944 Turbo in this beautiful blue. But I mean, to do it in this blue, why not do it in the red that everybody had these in back in the day, or why not do it in the red from Ringwald, what is that? 16 Candles. The sort of hero car at the end. Well, not hero car, but the love interest, that guy, Jake. So, this is okay. You could see that's part of, that's why there's no post here. You could see nice little job of molding on the rear differential, rear suspension, and exhaust. Rubber wheels, rubber tires and wheels are very nice. The paint is very nice. So that's a respectable little Canyon Carver there, huh? But still nowhere up to the GTV6. All right. So we're going to do the Ford, then the Volvo. Now, the 87 Ford Sierra Cosworth in the Ford Motorsports livery. You would see this on prototypes, on test cars, on race cars. It's sort of like an unofficial Ford livery, I think. This white with the blue. You'd see it on like Motorcraft race cars, and this is not branded Motorcraft, but yeah. So it was sort of like one of the unofficial Ford liveries of the time. Very nice. Painting could be a little better on the wing. You have it up here on the top and on the leading edge of the back, but nothing on bottom. It's cheap. I know it's not easy to print in these tough spaces, but you know, you're spending the money. Generic gold 10-spoke wheels, nice tampo work. The headlights are part of the windscreen. Again, this is a pretty nice casting, and one that of course they've done in several colors in the mainline, and so this is the latest race livery mainline one. This begs for somebody's custom touch on it. You know, plastic base, plastic wheels. These lace wheels. Now, this one could give the Alfa a run for its money, in my opinion. So, of course, I love Ford. So, here goes Hot Wheels Premium NO64 Ford Sierra RS 500 Cosworth. This cost 4 times as much, so this is much nicer. Not going to bother taking that one out of the cage. So we're going to take a look at one last car from Hot Wheels. This amazing Volvo 73 Volvo 142 GL. And my old coworker Dean, very young man, 30 years old, bought one of these to fix up. I think it's just amazing. You know, it's proof that the hobby's not dead. You know, all this talk of electric cars, still some kids with some petrol in their veins. You know, so love it. Now, of course, when I was a kid, Volvos were in New York. Volvos were never considered race cars or even sporty. They were considered safe and boring and boxy, reliable, survivable, but not originally any type of sportiness. Now, this is a metal body, metal base. It's slammed. Most of the body seems to be nice and stock, except for the rear rolled pan and the front pan, the bumper removal. But they've done a real nice job. So this has obviously been lightened a little, and you know, they did a really nice job with the tampo. So, is it unfair to compare it a little bit to an Inno? Well, let's just see through the glass. Now again, the Inno costs 4 times as much, so it is 4 times as good. It is so much better than the Hot Wheels. But just the fact that Hot Wheels would bring this car out for us is a treat. You know? So, you know, I have a history of beating up on Mattel. But not today. This is a cool set. I think it's worth it. And this is a great mainline. I know it's worth it. So, you know, but even if you can't afford to go after all these premiums, there's something for you in the main lines. Give you an example. I mean, take a look at this. You pay for this, it comes out very nice. You buy this and you custom it yourself. You have a choice of your wheels and tires because, you know, you can source them from wherever you want. You have a better choice of wheels. Now, you don't have to paint this because it is painted nicely, but if you wanted to do some detail painting, say maybe duplicate this dark gray here on the lower part of this, you could do that. And you could start out with a car that's $1.25. So this is a great set, and it's nice to be getting back to some of these. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm actually going away for 10 days, so I'm going to try and get some videos in the vault for you. Okay? So this is a more traditional video for me, 15 minutes of diecast. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You guys have a great day. Be well, be safe.